court to God. The white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga in Fed, up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to wrong with step. I'm silent for show to the fake niggas. Stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby so below to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Stay close. Danger lurks all around. At every moment, keep your head on a swivel and never let a devil get behind you. You're on course to the kingdom. There'll be all forms of evil ahead. So gird up thy loins and take this sword, and may the Lord show us mercy. So be it. Curse alert the earth, a monster fairy tale, he the scared to come near. Trying to curb the thirst, the lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons, when they see us flee in fear. Better believe what a priest does, or bleed cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead, he is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead, when I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead, when the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. 'Twas the night, illuminated by the sight of the moon bright, full and right. You inside a fight through the twilights. Lose your life if you seek. Out here sleeping at the least. It'll be by a creep off of the geek, addicted to get a piece. At these Pharisees, vampire designs, living the feast, milking the victims dry, flesh your eyes, hypnotized, blind to see. Turning them beasts, infrared vision with the heat. Pick up a lick enough just to eat. Warm blood in the street and reap. And these witches make up they look delicious. Winter smoke get you dizzy, both smells get you for riches and demons. demons like policemen scheming, watching every move, deceiving. Some of them told to get out of hell and sold they soul. It's cold in the shadows, full of creatures and killers. Just might be on the wrong end of dinner. Fatal feature, nothing real is a thriller. Let's shoot and door to the inner. This nightmare fighting in sleep. Lord allow you wake, hearing exorcism, helping healing dealings of a priest. Curse alert the earth, a monster fairy tale. He the scared to come near, trying to curb the thirst. The lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons. When they see us flee a fear, better believe what a priest does or bleed, cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead. He is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead. When I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead. When the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. I'm a priest, warrior day and night around. At every moment, keep your head on the swivel and never let a devil get behind you. You're on course to the kingdom. There'll be all forms of evil ahead. So gird up thy loins and take this sword, and may the Lord show us mercy. So be it. Curse alert the earth, a monster fairy tale. He the scared to come near, trying to curb the thirst. The lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons. When they see us flee a fear, better believe what a priest does or bleed, cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead. He is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead. When I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead. When the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. Was the night, illuminated by the sight of the moon bright, full of right. You inside a fight through the twilights. Lose your life if you seek, out here sleeping at the least. It'll be by a creep, off of the geek, addicted to get a piece. And these Pharisees, vampire desires, living the feast, milking the victims dry, flesh your eyes, hypnotized, blind to see. Turning them beasts, infrared vision with the heat. Pick up a lick enough just to eat. Warm blood in the street, it reek. And these witches make up, they look delicious with the smoke, get you dizzy. Both smells get you for riches. And demons like policemen scheming, watching every move, deceiving. Some of them told to get out of hell and sold they soul. It's cold in the shadows, full of creatures and killers. Just might be on the wrong end of dinner. Fatal feature, nothing real is a thriller. Let's shoot and door to the inner. This nightmare fighting in sleep. Lord allow you wake, hearing exorcism, helping healing dealings of a priest. Curse alert the earth, a monster fairy tale. He the scared to come near, trying to curb the thirst. The lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons. When they see us flee a fear, better believe what a priest does or bleed, cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead. He is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead. When I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead. When the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. I'm a priest, warrior day and night time, cutting creeps, witches, Frankensteins, Pharisees like vampires. And I'm watching for demons scheming, plotting, trying to stop my eating. Wanna see me cage beating, bleeding, to see 6 feet deeping. But I ain't sleeping to the early light. Won't fall for the spell of the bite. The witches in flight, they calling on all men, they be gobbling. With no causes, mouth running like a faucet. The lone man hating all men, you never learn to shut your jaws, which caught in the fog, them wizards think they monster ballin', till them devils come across and sending werewolf dogs in. Our steps stay wild on the prowl, it's probably them hollering out loud. Night owls be looking at who ain't got nothing to do but get caught up in ruin. But I say prepare to be head, full of sword, cut to shred. Him and mummies rapping that, cap get left, a bloody mess. Unraveling where it happened at, simply ravishing. Black concepts crossing my path for aftermath, for taking no heed. Wanting the beast, at least for my brethren, Lord, let me be. Cause alert the earth, a monster fairy tale. He the scared to come near, trying to curb the thirst. The lust of flesh getting worse the more that you bear. War between us and the demons. When they see us flee a fear, better believe what a priest does or bleed, cause death in the air. I see dead people, devils everywhere through the veil. Night of the living dead. He is scheming up evil, destroy people that believe him. Night of the living dead. When I spit a killing, bring you back to living, Lord willing. Night of the living dead. When the sunrise shall not smite me, no by moonlight of the living dead. Night of the living dead.
Nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a saint, no New Orleans, it's going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I'll pull up in the SRT. Burning rubber, hey, UBK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle, I got options, ma. No, I stand on business, my name not Tazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects, it go pew pew pew. I ain't tripping on no drink, got bottles in a room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us and we ain't them. I told him put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, hey, she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, hey, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call, yeah, yeah. UBK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man, turn up. We gon' do this shit the UBK way, not the other way. You hear me?
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, bitch.
They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they told me Obi-Wan, I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You even low or this low, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick, I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer Ford. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper Free. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UBK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They say you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You even low or this low, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm too hardcore. Yeah, I just got off the call, I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the counter, when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor, ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign, tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion, they can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there.
back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hoom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hoom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hoom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hoom Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Cabins on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids devoutness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slang, rewind what we rapping slang. Lost in parables, your scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hoom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hoom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hoom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hoom Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Hoom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hoom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Hoom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Hoom Yasha.
West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in their image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, class was being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't me murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
I got it on the table.
I ain't finna tell y'all how I got away with this shit.
If I'm Moors, right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And then she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it, oh, no, no, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular, you civilian, nah, failure, I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular, I ain't regular, you's a regular, took that bitch back, and she done fed y'all. Look how you living out, you look scary out. Can't fuck that bitch right, cause she be getting nailed out. You won't forgive her, ain't it? You wanna love her, don't you? Just know that love ain't for you, it's for the world, homie. I got some real homies, we don't pretend, homie. Isupk, one West, we kicking field goals. Let that bitch lead ho, she got them D's though. With a little steak and ass pussy, she be going beast mode. She HIV ho, you a dirty ass skeet ho. Don't get that shit up out your chest, bitch. Say what you gonna do now, what you gonna say now, what you gonna do to me? It is UPK, I'm shot too deep, bitch, better Google me. I put these girls all in my training camp like I relieve. I say what I do and I do what I say, bitch, what the fuck you mean? If I'm Moors, right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And then she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it, oh, no, no, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular, you civilian, nah, failure, I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular, I get paper, bruh. Got my standards up, you a munchkin, catching these, check my favorite out. I'm a player, these niggas top block, taking lead out. You shouldn't be worried about these broke ass bitches, and don't compare yourself to simp ass niggas, Had to shine a lot of these disparate ass women, Cause they be tripping hard, acting like they different, But a bit be basic, bit be horn and bit be naked, drinking, faking, stankin', and shame is dirty, mouth bit be vaping. I don't get too fucks about you, I wouldn't never put no baby in. Bit be saying they got that paper, look, that let me itch. Done caught the penalty, and my energy got me feeling me. Ice hitting on them, these diamond teeth that's into me. And I'm getting right, and I'm stacking up, and I'm getting to it. And these niggas hate, but they can't touch, cause I'm bulletproof. If I'm Moors, right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way
too fly for one sister. And if she leave the piece, I won't miss her. I'ma put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular out.
Till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominence. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group times for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been this proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do 'em like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go deaf.
Rock and roll. No.
Shalom Israel, where the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohanan. And since 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible, that so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian. We are the biblical Israelites. We are the real Jews according to the Bible. And today is Wednesday, Lord class. Let's clap it up for the Most High in Christ. Hey, listen, it's going down this Sunday. You understand? Clear your calendars. If you're free, you understand this will be a big event for the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, man. You understand? Commander General Yohanan is hosting our annual cookout, all right, which will be held in Thomas Jefferson Park. Thomas Jefferson Park. This time, our cookout will be in Thomas Jefferson Park, not Marcus Garvey Park. We will be at a new location, which is Thomas Jefferson Park. The address is 2180 First Avenue, New York, New York. You understand? Barbecue kicks off at like, what, 12 p.m.? 12 p.m. in the afternoon until 6. You understand? Listen, man. Do not bring your, I know you may have a little bit, you may have some African friends out there. You might have some Becky and Tom friends out there. Leave them home. You understand? This event is specifically for the Lord's chosen people, our people, Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. All is welcome. You understand? Hey, listen, even the other Israelite groups out there, you understand? Come on through. Your Black, Egyptology. Yeah, listen, man, this is a time for us to just eat, drink, you understand, and vibe. You understand? Sure. Hey, listen, it's going down. And if you haven't made a donation, you understand, you can go to isupk.com or Harlem Israelite Headquarters Facebook page and make a donation at our GoFundMe page, man. It's going to be a beautiful event. You understand? We always kick it off every year. You understand? Listen, and you don't have to worry about any violence, disrespect. You understand? Because why? Because we are in the spirit of the Most High in Christ. You understand? We love one another, and it's going to be a peaceful and righteous event, right? Most High in Christ. All right? So I'm going to get into it. So today I am going to talk about adultery. Oh man, adultery. According to the Bible, right? Adultery is, well, I'm going to let the Bible explain it. You understand? But before I go into that, who loves R&B? You understand? Who loves that R&B music? I know I love me some good R&B music. You understand? Until, I found out that when I came into the ISUBK, most of our R&B music is based on adultery. You understand? Based on a man having sex with another man's wife. Or another woman having sex with another husband. With another man. You understand? We all heard about the R. Kellys, the Trey songs, the Ushers. You understand? If you don't know, you understand? Keep it on the low. You understand? Well, our people promote adultery, man. You understand? And that's how you know that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, because don't Jewish people is over the entertainment industry? You understand? Don't they run the company labels? But yet they allow Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians to rap and exploit. You understand? And yeah, what's that word I want? And to glamorize adultery, murder, selling drugs, these sins that the Most High God is against. You understand? But who's the poster boy of committing adultery? Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. You understand? Who's the face of selling drugs? Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. You understand? Who's the face of unaliving? Our people. You understand? We express it through our music. We express it through our oppression. We express it through our pain and tribulation. You understand? Which these are the things that the Most High God is against, especially adultery. Adultery is a heinous crime according to the Most High God. You understand? When a man takes another man's wife and humble her, conquer that woman. You understand? That woman belongs to that man. You understand? Once he has sex with her. You understand? A woman is not supposed to go out her marriage to sleep with another man when she has that husband that humbled her. Right. You understand? The scripture says that he that getteth a wife getteth a possession. That's like you stealing from a brother. You understand? That is adult. That is a crime. That is a sin according to the Most High God. And we're going to go into these scriptures and we're going to break it down to you. Why? Because the Christian church don't break it down to you, man. You got your pastor, you understand, that scheming on your wife every Sunday. Why? Because she dressed like a whore every Sunday. You understand? It got her thighs, her breasts showing, her cleavage showing, sitting right in the front row in the pastor. You understand? While the pastor's speaking his sermon, he's lusting after your wife. Right. You understand? That's a filthy and disgusting thing. Why do these churches do not go into these laws, statutes, and commandments? You understand? Which makes the children of Israel a civilized and a moral people. You understand? Because that's what the laws is based upon. Being civil, being moral, dietary law, and ceremony law, man. You understand? These things which what runs and governs a nation, man. To keep things in order. But things are out of order. Why? Because your Christian pastor say that the Lord said his commandments were done away with. So we're going to go into that, right? And we're going to go into this first scripture. If I may, let's go to Romans chapter 13 and verse 9. This is one of my favorite scriptures, verse 8. This is one of my favorite scriptures, man, because you can't beat around this, man. You understand why your Christian pastor say that the Lord said his commandments are done away with? The whole Bible, from Genesis to Revelations and the Apocrypha in between, expresses the importance of keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You understand? That makes what? That makes Black, Hispanic, Native North American Indians a holy people, a righteous people according to the Most High God, a separate people above all nations, man. This is the gift that the Most High God gave to us, man. His statutes, laws, commandments, his heritage, his name, man. You understand? He did not give these to the other nations. You understand? The Most High don't care about these other nations, man. So we as Israelites, you understand, should cherish this, should uphold this. You understand? And should claim this heritage, man. This Bible, this nationality that the Most High God gave us, man. You understand? Because why? The oppressor, he wants to be Christ. He wants to be the angels. He wants to be God. But on the flip side, he hates God and don't believe in God. But if there is the God, he is it. He's the God. Right. He's the Christ. He's the angels. Right? So let's go into it, if I may. Brother Pusha. Romans chapter 13, verse 8.
Romans chapter 13, verse 8. Owe no man anything.
Paul saying what?
Owe no man anything.
Owe no man anything, man. You understand? Read on.
But to love one another.
But what?
To love one another.
Now listen, man. We all know that we borrow, right? We lend. But Paul is saying above all, you understand? No man But what? Read that again.
But to love one another.
But to do what?
Love one another.
Paul is saying to our people to love one another, man. You understand? Paul, he's going to the Israelites who don't know who they are. He's going to the Israelites he's going to the Israelites that's going under the names of other nationalities. You understand? Romans, Ephesians, Corinth. Just like how today we are calling ourselves what? So-called African Americans, Haitians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Venezuelans, Mexicans, North American Indians. You understand? These are bywords and proverbs that we obtain under the captivity of our oppressor. You understand? When we didn't want to be obedient to the Most High God, so he cast us into slavery by the hands of the other nations, whereas they had the power to change and take away and steal our nationality and call us by their names. So he's going to these Israelites, man, who don't know who they are, who don't know to show brotherhood and sisterhood towards one another, who don't know to stop eating pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp, and commit adultery and unaliving one another. You understand? And smoking drugs and weed and getting tattoos and shape-ups, man. We became a lawless people. You understand? And Christ and the disciples, you understand, they are bringing Israel back together again, just like how the Isupk under Commander General Harlem is doing, man. We bringing back Israel to that fold, man, of righteousness. Read that from the top.
Come. Oh, no man anything but to love one another.
Hey, listen, man, if you an Israelite, if you're of Negro, Hispanic, and Indian descent, you understand, if you're going to owe somebody, listen, owe that man, own that Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian man and women love, man.
That's right.
Love them.
Right.
Not just any ordinary type of love. You understand? Not just love that comes out your a word that comes out your mouth. I love you. You understand? But yet you may love, you understand, your brother's daughter. You may love your sister's daughter. You may love your sister or your brother's son, but guess what? You might be what's the word I use? You might be aimed up. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, listen, you might love your boys down the block. You understand? The brothers that you grew up in the hood. But guess what? You might be selling drugs to them. You understand? Your best man, your friend, you might be scheming on his woman to have sex with her. You understand? So what is this love talking about, man? Because far too often we can say, I love you, you understand, until we turn blue in the face. But what is really love according to the Bible, man? Because so much love comes with so much hate in this captivity, man. So much love comes with so much hate, man. Read on.
For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law.
For he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. Now, what does love and the laws of God have to do with one another? Because Paul is explaining right here, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. You understand? So in order to fulfill the law, you must love one another.
That's right.
To love one another, you fulfill the law. The law, keyword, the law. You understand? If you want to talk about love, you understand? This is talking about law, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, which your Christian church obviously don't keep. You understand now? This is deep, because now we're going to go into it. How can we love and how can we fulfill the law at the same time? Read on.
Come. Verse 9. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Oh, man, read that again.
For this, thou shalt not commit adultery.
For this, thou shalt not commit adultery. You understand now? I'm going to explain what adultery is in a moment. You understand? I don't want to say it myself. I want to go into the Bible and explain to you what adultery is. You understand? But we're going to keep on doing. Now, what is Paul doing? Let's read on. Let's find out what Paul is doing right here. Read on.
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt what?
Not kill.
Thou shalt not kill, which means murder in this context. You understand? When it says thou shalt not kill, it's talking about taking another person's life. You understand? Without a cause or a reason. Why? Because obviously you got to kill to what? Eat. You like beef? You understand? You like goat? You like lamb? You like fish? You got to kill those animals to what? Eat. So in this context, when they say thou shalt not kill, in its proper context, it's really talking about the act of murder. You understand? Taking someone's life unjustly. Read on.
Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not what?
Steal.
Thou shalt not steal. You're not supposed to take something that don't belong to you, man. You understand? It's Esau wicked. He says what? Sticky fingers, man. Sticky fingers are still stealing. You understand what I'm saying? Thou shalt not steal. You're not supposed to take what does not belong to you, man. You understand? So often in our communities, you understand, we steal from one another. You understand? Listen, man, at gunpoint, we take cards from one another. Watches. You understand? Jewelry, chains, money, women, wives. You understand? Some women, you let another man steal you from your husband. You understand? And it's spiritual, man, because it all goes down, man, with how many sisters, you understand, that have husbands, you understand, and have our OnlyFans account, man. You understand? You letting another man steal from your husband. Because what did Christ say? Whoever look upon her to lust after her have committed adultery already in his heart. You understand? Read on.
Thou shalt not bear false witness.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be lying upon one another, man. Coming up with stories and gossiping. Lying against somebody. You understand? Unrighteously. Thou shalt not what?
Bear false witness.
Thou shalt not bear false witness. Read on.
Thou shalt not covet.
Thou shalt not covet. You understand? You're not supposed to lust for somebody else's belongings. You understand? Want what something does not belong to you, man. And that's heavy because covet, you understand, goes right along with stealing. You understand? Because if you ponder so much on something that doesn't belong to you, oh man, look at this brother's man, he has a nice watch, man. You understand? Gold and diamonds, man. Man, I wish I had that. Man, now you hating that brother because he has that nice watch, man. You understand? You hating that brother for absolutely no reason, man. Because that materialistic thing, man. And all sorts of demons are in your mind, man. How can I get that watch? How can I set him up? How can I unalive him to steal his watch? Because if you covet, you understand? If you don't change get that demon out, it's eventually going to manifest and physically turn into stealing, which the scripture says, the commandment says, thou shalt not steal. Right? You ain't supposed to be coveting your brother's, your neighbor's wife. You understand? There's plenty of women out in the world, man. What, 10 women to one?
That's right.
You understand? And you want that one that belongs to your brother? You understand? Listen, man. Be a man, you understand? And go get your own, man. Go get your own right. There's plenty of women out there who's looking for a man. You understand? That's looking for a husband. Read on.
And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, mainly, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Oh, man. So, Paul, he's breaking it down, man. But thou shalt, Salakia, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Paul is saying you should love your fellow Israelite brother or sister just like how you love yourself, man.
Right.
Just like how you love yourself. You love yourself. You understand? You don't want any harm to be done unto you. You want people to respect you and treat you nice. You want people to have mercy upon you and patience and compassion. You understand? You don't want no harm or evil done unto you. You're supposed to treat your fellow Israelite brother or sister the exact same way how you want to be treated, man. Nobody want to be treated poorly. Nobody don't want to be stepped on or disrespected. You understand? Nobody don't want to be hurt or harmed by anybody. So the same feelings you have for yourself, it's the same feelings you should have for your brother or your sister. If you're black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian. And for you filthy, disgusting Christians, man, I want to point this out. What is Paul doing when he recited these 10 commandments? What is Paul doing when he recited these 10 commandments? Let's go to the chat. You understand? Shalom to the brothers and the sisters in the chat. The water for participating. What is Paul doing when he's reciting these 10 commandments? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. What is Paul doing? I'm going to give you a hint. Paul is doing the exact same thing that Christ did.
That's right.
America is burning. Come on, I know you know this one, brother. You in the chat, I know you know this one. What is Paul doing when he is reciting these commandments? The same thing that Christ did when he taught. What is Paul doing? Okay, for time's sake, Paul is referring to the Old Testament.
Right.
He's reading from the Old Testament, these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? He's reading from the book of Exodus. He's reciting the 10 commandments. But yet, your Christian church says that these laws, statutes, commandments was done away with. How can you delete history?
That's right.
By you saying that the law, statutes, commandments, you're deleting history, man. You understand? You're taking away Christ's ancestry. You're taking away the apostles' ancestry, man. When you say, oh, the Old Testament is done away with. Christ, he taught from the Old Testament. You understand? Remember, during the life of Christ and the apostles and the disciples, the Testament didn't exist. There was no New Testament to read from. They was reading from the Old Testament. What was the price of?
Oh yeah, America is burning. Says Kamala Khan. Have love for our fellow Israelite.
That's right. That's right. That's hardcore. And guess what? That's so heavy you said that because this Sunday, you understand, America is burning. Make sure you be at that cookout, man, at Thomas Jefferson Park. We're going to be showing love to Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians. The world is going to see. You understand? Your Christian church is going to see. The other Israelite groups is going to see. Your Black Egyptology groups are going to see how it is to love one another, how it is to love Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians, man. But that's not the answer. If that was the answer. You understand? I don't know if that was the answer or if you was referring something from before.
Oh no, he was he was trying to answer your question.
All right, no sweat. You understand? That's a good answer, but that's not exactly the answer. And I just said it. You understand? Paul is reciting the Old Testament. He's going into the book of Exodus, and he's breaking down these 10 commandments. You understand? Which later Christ said, you understand? Above all these commandments, you should love thy neighbor as thyself. Now, let's go back up to no, let's read on.
You want to go down? All right.
Yeah, we could read on.
All right, that's fine. Yeah.
So now Paul, he just broke down what? The 10 commandments, right? That we always grew up on. Christian church, 10 commandments. You understand? Then the movie 10 Commandments came out with, what's that white boy name? Charlton Heston. 10 Commandments. We all know the 10 Commandments, man. You understand? Even though the Christian church don't keep them, you know you could recite them from front to back. You understand? Read on.
We got Romans chapter 13, verse 10. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
Love worketh no what?
Ill to his neighbor.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Now, let's look up that word ill. Let me look at it up real quick. I got it. Let me see. Ill. Let's look up the word ill. I-L-L, ill. Definition of ill, right? Now, ill means in the dictionary, right? Not in full health, sick, unwell, poorly, sickly. You understand? Not oneself. Bad, in a bad way. Weak. You understand? Now, when you're sick and you feel weak, you feel bad. You understand? You feel poorly. That's not a good feeling. You understand? Who rejoices in being sick? I didn't think so. You understand? I know I had the, you understand? I had the COVID a couple of years ago. I wasn't rejoicing. You understand what I'm saying? I was at my full health when I was going through the COVID. I felt like crap. I felt miserable. Nobody rejoices when they feel ill. You understand? So obviously feeling ill is not a comfortable thing. It's not a good thing. You understand? It's not something to rejoice over. It's something to want. Read that again.
God. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
But wait a minute. Paul is saying love worketh no ill will to his neighbor. So in other words, if somebody's loving you, you can't get ill from that. If somebody's respecting you, you can't get ill from that. If somebody's having mercy and passion and kindness on you, you can't get ill for that. When is the last time somebody said good morning and you felt sick or ill or disgusted? You understand? When the last time somebody said hello or good morning or you look nice, you look lovely, or you look handsome, does that make you feel ill or does that make you feel good in the spirit? So Paul is saying what?
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
Love worketh no ill. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Read on.
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Read that again.
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. You understand something that your Christian church might not be able to grasp because you're so goddamn wicked and you just want to sin. You understand? Paul is saying that therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. Now, let's go back to 8 again, verse 8.
All right here.
From the top, verse 8.
Romans chapter 13, verse 8.
So now we're going to reiterate what Paul's saying. We're going to reiterate what love is. Why? Because we just read that what? Therefore, in verse 10, we just read that love worketh no ill will to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. So what is this love that we're supposed to take? What is this love that we're supposed to show one another? You understand? Because Paul just said that love worketh no ill will to his neighbor. So what is this love that's not supposed to make me feel sick? That's not supposed to make me feel ill or weak or poor? Read verse, what is that? Verse 8.
Yeah, verse 8. Owe no man anything.
Read on.
But to love one another.
If you're going to owe somebody, owe that man love. Owe that brother or sister love. Read on.
For he that loveth another have fulfilled the law.
For he that what?
For he that loveth one another fulfill the law.
For he that love one another fulfill the law. You understand? And Paul is teaching you. You understand how to love. And how to love is to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Why? Because Paul is about to break down the 10 commandments. Now read that first commandment.
Come. Verse 9. For this thou shalt not commit adultery.
For this thou shalt not commit adultery. You always say, oh, keep it real, and I show love. You understand? I keep it real, I show love. You want to show love? Don't commit adultery, man. You understand? Don't sleep with your brother's wife, man. That's showing love. When you do that to that brother, love worketh no ill will. Because if you took that brother's wife and had sex with her, that's going to hurt that brother. That's going to destroy that brother in the spirit. You understand? Guess what? That's going to break up that home. Because here in the ISUPK, you understand, when a woman has sex with another man, we cannot accept her back. You understand?
Oh no, what you dropping is so heavy, and you got a lot of brothers. They won't sleep with their brothers, you know what I'm saying, their brother's wife, but they're going to sleep with a stranger's wife.
Right.
Somebody I don't know. No, don't sleep with a stranger's wife. It's a lie.
Right. You understand what you're bringing out so heavy? Because when I mean brother, I'm not talking about biological brother. You understand? I'm talking about a brother amongst your nation.
That's right.
You understand? A stranger. You understand? Somebody that you do not know. You understand? Which is still your brother. And that's how we got to look upon one another.
That's right.
You understand? So far too often, well, I don't know him. That ain't my boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a part of my set. Nah, man. Every black, Hispanic, and every North American Indian, you got to look at that brother or sister as your biological brother. Why? Because we are all a family, man.
That's right.
You understand? We came out the loins of Jacob. You understand? Jacob had 12 sons, 12 tribes of Israel. We are all related. We are all cousins, man. You understand? And this is what Paul is trying to explain. When you keep these laws, statutes, commandments, there's no room for error. There's no room for sin. There's no room for getting ill. If you keep these laws, statutes, commandments, because why? Now you're not violating your brother. You understand? When you break these laws, statutes, commandments, you're violating your brother. All these games, all these turf wars, you understand why? Because somebody underlies somebody in their set. Now they want to get retaliation. You understand? For goodness sake, man. Damn, what was in the Brooklyn and the Bronx? Last week, a mass shooting in Utica. You understand? 10 people got shot, 3 people weren't alive. You know, a couple of more days later, you understand, another shootout in the Brooklyn or the Bronx where it claimed the life. It took the life of a 17-year-old sister, man. This is what the gangsters doing? We shooting up elderly people. We shooting up women and children. You understand? It's bad enough. Come on, man. You understand? We got to stop following in the ways of our oppressor, man. We got to stop being jealous and envious over our oppressor, man. We learned that lifestyle from the Italians.
That's right.
You understand? Those filthy, disgusting grease-bar Italians, man. You understand? Doing drive-bys and whatnot.
That's right.
You understand? We learned their ways. Do you understand? They're smuggling, they're drugs, they're racketeering. You understand? They're sex trafficking. We learned that from the other nations, man. God does not want Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian to have anything to do with those wicked ways, man.
That's right.
You see Puff Daddy got caught up. You understand? You see so many rap artists, so many entertainers got caught up in this sexual deviant lifestyle of the oppressors, man. Why? Because we learned their ways, man. And that's why God made us a holy and chosen people, so we could be separate from amongst that. So we won't get caught up in amongst that. So Paul is explaining to us that, listen, man, you want to show love to your brother and sister, you got to keep these laws, statutes, commandments, because that's what keeps the boundary, man. You understand? That's when you sin, now you're stepping out of boundaries. You understand? That's when it get dangerous. So when we keep these laws, statutes, commandments, everything is what it makes our nation neutral amongst one another. Read on. Any more on that?
Oh, God. Thou shalt not kill.
Right, so we could drop that, right? Let's go to what was that? Exodus.
Yeah. Exodus 20 and 4.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to what we are going to
20 and
go
15.
to 20 and we are going to go to where Paul was reciting, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." You know when you have it?
Exodus chapter 20, verse 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Man, wow, where are we reading from?
Exodus chapter 20, verse 14.
And Exodus is located where?
In the Old Testament.
Exodus is located in the Old Testament, Christian. You understand? Christ done away with the laws. Paul is reciting from the Old Testament in Exodus chapter 20 and what? Verse what?
14.
And verse 14. And it says what?
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. Now, what does adultery mean? Because, I mean, like, Christians don't explain nothing, man. You understand? R. Kelly said, keep it on the down low. You understand? Usher said, you understand? He says, never mind your man. You understand? Usher, he was doing performances when he was wooing and suing all the women that were married. You understand? Had the women married lusting after him, man. You understand? Keke Palmer. You understand? She just done had a baby, put on a horse outfit, and she's there popping and twerking all over Usher, man. You understand? And the world got mad when a father wanted to step to that and wanted to correct it, man. Now the father was bad for putting his woman in check. What kind of society we living in, man? You understand? What kind of society we living in? And you got that damn Chris Brown, man. He's charging women hundreds to thousands of dollars to take pictures. And some of these women that take these pictures are engaged to men. And when these men find and see these pictures, intimate pictures, you understand? They call it wearing off, like they should. I'll be goddamn if I'm engaged to well, you know, in the world, okay. Well, I'm engaged to a sister, you understand? Out in the world, you understand? Brothers, choose your wives correctly, man.
That's right.
And here in the Isupk under Commander General Yohana, we got a 6 months to a year courtship rule. You understand? Which will alleviate the pain that you're gonna go through. You understand? By not choosing a right woman. But anyhow, some of these men leave their women. Salakia. There's one picture of this sister who already have a man. Pay Chris Brown, right? It's a picture. The picture is of Chris Brown removing her undergarments. Like, you can't even get this like, that's so distasteful. Like, why would you even put that in your mind? Like, what? Like, is it that serious? Is it that serious, sister, to want to take such a filthy, disgusting, sexually deviant picture, man? Like, what is that gonna? What is that gonna get you a job offering? You understand? Is that gonna give you some type of recognition? No, man. You don't look like a damn poor man. And this is what Chris Brown is doing, man.
Well, if I may, the Chris Brown learned it from the Christian church.
That's right.
That's what you know what I mean?
That's right.
Because you just read in Romans chapter 13. You know what I'm saying? We should love one another.
Right.
That's how we fulfill the law. If we love one another, we won't put ourselves in a position of a lewd act.
That's right.
In front, you know what I mean? And making pictures and putting on the internet. Because we won't be a nation of people like that.
That's right.
But we learned that from our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? That's what our oppressors do. That's why they got the porno industry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans.
Right.
So then we learned it from him. So Chris Brown is learning what he learned in the church.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He don't know no better. He think this is okay because he's an entertainer. No, you are disgusted.
Oh man.
You are disgusted. You know what I mean? You unbrotherly, and you know what I'm saying? And you don't know how to be a brother because you would not do that lewd act. That's supposed to be for you and your wife.
Right.
In private.
Right.
It's a lot.
Hey, but yeah, that's heavy. You understand? Hey, listen, guess what? The Christian church, the church, these religious organizations, you understand? I don't care if you're in a Christian church, Islam, you understand, Egyptology, you understand? You serve rock, moon, stars, and quasars. You understand? The Christian church worketh ill will to their neighbor. You understand what I'm saying? The Christian church worketh ill will to their neighbor. Why? Because your pastor is not correcting your sins, man. You understand? He's not showing you his sin. He's not showing you your transgressions and your sins and evils, man. You understand? He's promoting what the LGBTQ community. You understand?
Right.
He's promoting child corruption. You understand? He's promoting sex, drugs, and murder. You understand? He's promoting all of that. He's not correcting that. Your Christian church don't have the manhood and the masculinity to stand before a crowd and say, listen, man, you a sinner. Clean your ways, man. But here in ISUPK, you understand, we are ordered by the Most High in Christ to teach our people their transgressions, man. So drop that. Now we're gonna go further into what adultery is. You understand? We're gonna get the breakdown of adultery in the Bible, not my words. You understand? The Most High's words. Let's go to Deuteronomy 22 and 22.
Oh, you want Deuteronomy?
Let's go to Deuteronomy 22 and 22.
Pull it up. Deuteronomy chapter 22. Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse.
Hold on, let me see something.
Unless you want Leviticus.
Oh no, matter of fact, yes, Leviticus is my first scripture.
All right.
Most High Christ, Leviticus 20 and 10.
All right. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10.
Oh, matter of fact, for context, let's go to verse 1 and 2 to find out who Moses is talking to, man. You understand? Because the Christian church said what this Bible is given to all nationalities, man. This book is only given to Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians and Israelites. The Israelites were the only ones who obtained the Lord's statutes, commandments to the Most High God. So that for context of who Moses is talking to, let's go to 20 and verse 1 and 2, Bobasha.
Come, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord spoke unto Moses.
And the Lord spake unto Moses. Read on.
Saying, verse 2. Again, thou shalt say to the children of Israel.
The children of who?
Israel.
So the Most High commanded Moses to speak to who?
Children of Israel.
Read on.
Whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the stranger that sojourn in Israel.
Or the stranger that sojourn in Israel. You understand? This stranger is talking about an Israelite from another land.
That's right.
You understand? Who's not privy, you understand, to the culture of keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand what I'm saying? That's a stranger in this context. It's not talking about Chinese or Japanese or white people, you understand, or other nationalities. You understand? This stranger is talking about your fellow brother or sister today who don't know who they are. You understand? I'm going to give you a prime example for you Christians out there, you understand, who think that salvation is for all nations. You understand? For example, the Passover. Don't you know you have brothers and sisters that find this truth through our speakings, through our camps? You understand? And they don't know who they are fully according to the Bible. They don't know how to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. But what? They go to the Passover, don't they? Right. And at the Passover, we are going to show them how they keep these laws, statutes, commandments. You understand? They're gonna go try to go for a cigarette break, and we're gonna be like, listen, you can't do that. You understand? You can't smoke a cigarette and come back in here, man, because you're gonna be unclean. So it's our job to teach other Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians who are not understanding who they are as Israelites and keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. It's our job to teach them who they are and how to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Because in my house, you're not going to be acting like any way you want to, man. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to be smoking weed. You're not going to be doing drugs. You understand? You're not going to be pushing up on my wife. You understand? You're not going to be assaulting my children. You understand? You're not going to be worshiping another God when I take you in as a stranger. Right? Read on.
That giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stone.
Okay, so this context, I just wanted to bring out that Moses is speaking to the children of Israel. You understand? And any soldiers and any strangers, you understand that they're worshiping other gods, because that's what it is. They worship another god by what? Sacrificing their children to the god of Molech. We're not doing that here. We're not doing that in this land. You understand? You're going to be put to death if that's what you're doing. So now let's jump down to 20. Is it 20?
It's 14.
Oh, Salaki 10.
Salaki, 10. We got Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10. And the man that committeth adultery.
And the what?
The man that committeth adultery.
And the man that committeth adultery, read on.
With another man's wife.
With what?
Another man's wife.
With another man's wife. You understand? So what? Adultery is when a man knowingly know that man, that she belongs to another man, that she's married, she has a husband. You understand? Adultery is when a man has sex with another another man's wife. Read on.
Even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress.
The adulterer, you understand, which is masculine form for adultery. Read on. In a what?
And the adulteress
is a feminine word for adultery. You understand? The adulterer and adulteress. You understand? The man that slept with another man's wife and a woman that slept with another man other than her husband. That's the adulteress. Read on.
Shall surely be put to death.
Shall what?
Surely be put to death.
Shall surely be put to death. You understand? So in a nutshell again, adultery is when a man knowing that she belongs to another man, have sex with her. Or a woman that has sex with another man other than her husband. That's adultery. The Bible said that they shall surely be put to death. Okay? Let's drop that. Let's go down to Deuteronomy 22 and 22. Deuteronomy 22 and 22. Let me see.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband.
Hold on, Salah.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the context.
yeah.
Yeah, the other one is about
okay.
something else. Right. Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy.
Chapter 22, verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband.
If a man be found lying, what does this lying mean? Lying means to have sex. You understand? Having sex. If a man be found lying with a woman married to her husband. Now, before we go into this, we must understand the context of what sex is marriage. You understand? We could go into it another time. If you need me to break it down to you, let me know in the chat. You understand? Because this is a whole nother topic. You understand? Sex is marriage. You understand? Marriage is when a man has sex with a woman. Marriage is when a woman has sex with a man. You are married. You understand? The Bible dictionary, the Zondervan tell you that what? Marriage, sex is marriage.
That's right.
And it explains here in this chapter if you need me to go on, if you need me to break it down. But for the context of my class, we're going to carry on. So read that 22nd verse again.
Con. If a man be found lying with a woman.
Let me see the chat just in case. Let me see. What is the chat saying? Please. I can't see. That's right. Most time class. All right. Sex is marriage. Anybody who don't understand that in the chat, let me know. I'll break it down to you through the scriptures. All right.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband.
If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband. Because so many cases, man, and you hear it on news, you understand it? You could Google it. You understand? A man comes home and finds another man with his wife in his own bed. How many of y'all in here ever heard this story before? You understand? A couple of years ago, this rapper in Atlanta, you understand? He think he was a big shot. You understand? He think that he could sleep with every woman that he wants to. He had sex with another man's wife. That man came home, found him in his bed, and unalived him. This goes on everywhere, every day. You understand? Amongst Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians.
Right.
You understand? If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, read on.
Then they shall both of them. Then they shall both of them die.
Oh wait, no. Maybe the man because he wanted it more. Read that again.
Both of them die.
Or maybe the woman because she wanted it more. You understand? It was consensual though. We both agreed upon it. We kept it on the down low. Nobody ain't supposed to know. Read that again.
Both of them die.
Both of them shall die. They shall both of them die. Read on.
Both the man that lie with the woman and the woman, so shall thou put away evil from Israel.
Hold on, read that again. Read that from the top again, verse 22.
From the top. All right. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband,
right, read on.
Then they shall both of them die.
Right, read on.
Both the man that lie with the woman.
Both the man that lie with the woman. Read on.
And the woman.
And the woman. You understand? We tend to treat, we tend to let women slide from their wickedness. You understand? Us men, we tend to turn the other cheek of women wickedness. You understand? No, the woman is going to be put to death too, man. You understand? That sweet pretty girl, you understand, with that fat back, you understand, that you so love, guess what? She's going to be put to death too, man. You understand? Because she's a part of the sin, just like how the man is a part of the sin.
That's right.
You understand? Both of them have what? Have done ill will to that man.
That's right.
He have done ill will to his brother, and she have done ill will to her husband. And for you Christian churches, that's what Paul's talking about. That's why we should keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Why? Because when the offense is done unto you, you feel pain, you feel hurt, you feel remorse, you feel traumatized. In order for you not to feel those hurtful things, in order for me to prevent you from not feeling these hurtful things, I gotta do what's right. I can't sleep with your woman. Sister, you cannot sleep with another man. I can't steal from you. I can't molest your children. You understand? I can't sell you drugs. I can't unalive your baby brother or your baby sister. Because this happens far too often in Black, Hispanic, and Native North American communities. Why? Because we don't know who we are, according to the Bible. Because our Christian church scatter us away from the Lord, like how it says in Jeremiah, by teaching us what? Deceit of Sprosa.
Oh no, you're dropping it so heavy. Also, like the Christian church, you know what I mean? The pastor end up sleeping with a married woman, and still have people coming to his church, right, because the church said the church tell him, oh, that's their business.
Right.
He's such a good pastor,
right,
even though he just committed adultery.
That's right.
Because he speaks so well. That's you know what I mean? This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Not telling the truth about that pastor that he's not allowed to be. You can't teach no more, pastor.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? You're a filthy adulterer.
That's right.
You are a filthy adulterer. What are we gonna learn from an adulterer? He speaks so well. And you see this all over, you know what I'm saying? All over, especially in the Black community.
Right.
Hispanic community. You know this is going on. And they still going to his church.
That's heavy. I'm right. It's heavy. Okay.
Let me finish it off.
Car.
Let me start with both the man that lied with the woman.
Both the man that Salakia, read that again, Salakia.
Both the man that lied with the woman.
And you could come up with all schemes, you understand? All schemes and lies, you understand? And try to convince this woman, you understand? At the end of the day, guess what? She's married, man. You understand what I'm saying? She's already married. So you brothers out there, man, you understand? Grow some cojones, man. You understand? Learn how to accept rejection.
Right.
You understand? You already an Israelite, man. You understand? We always get rejected. You understand? All aspects of life. Learn rejection. When a woman says no, it means no. He and I, Isupk, the Commander General Yohana, we teach you how to approach and speak to a woman, man. You understand what I'm saying? There's no room for wiggle room around it, man. You understand? Hello, sister. You look nice today, or whatever, what have you. Are you married? Do you have a husband? Are you with someone? You might have to get explicit in that. You understand? It's somebody. Because women, you understand, they don't understand. The scripture says that he deprived women of their wisdom. You understand? I don't know the lingo what it is today, man, because, kicking it might means like, yeah, I have a sex partner, but we ain't married, or
You're just kicking it.
or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we having sex, and it's a platonic relationship, or it's complicated. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You got to get specific. You understand? Because what? Sex is marriage. If she's having sex with a man, that's her husband. You understand? She might be having sex with multiple men. You understand? She might be a big time whore. But we gotta establish if she's having sex, that's off limits. Go the other way.
Oh no, you dropping it so heavy. You're talking about if she having sex and not marriage, she a big time whore.
Oh.
So that's letting you know sex is either marriage or sex is sin.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Sex is either marriage or sex is sin.
Mm.
That's what it is. It's either you're going to be married or you're going to be a whore or a whoremonger.
Right.
Or adulterer or adulteress.
That's right.
So you're going to be a sinner. Because if that person is not your wife and if that person is not your husband, you are a sinner.
Hey.
It's not.
Hey, that's heavy, you understand? And you know what? At the end of the day, you know what the law is? You know what the law is all about? The law is all about brotherhood and sisterhood, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what the law is about. But man, can I get 2 Samuel chapter 11? We're gonna
2 Samuel chapter 11.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the first verse. You understand? At the end of the day, you understand? When Paul said, "Love worketh no ill will to his neighbor," you understand? That neighbor is talking about your fellow brother and sister, man. Your Israelite brother and sister, man. You understand? The law is brotherhood. The law is sisterhood. How we treat each other, man. You understand the morals that you have to display towards the morals that you have for yourself, your upbringing, your character, who you are. You understand? And the laws of civil is how you deal with your other Israelites in your community. Right? So we're gonna go into the story of King David, man. Oh, man. We all knew King David was a righteous brother, man. King David loved the Most High God, man. King David loved his people, man. But however, King David was a man made of flesh. And guess what? He made mistakes too, man. He made mistakes that he repented to the Most High for. And also the Most High had corrected him on his mistakes. So we're going to read a story about King David. King David, 2 Samuel chapter 11 and verse 1.
All right. 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 1. And it came to pass, after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle.
At the times when kings go forth to battle, you understand? King David, he was in many battles, man. You understand? Defending Israel, defending his people, man. Defending his faith. You understand? Read on.
That David sent Joab and his servant with him.
And David sent Joab, you understand? And his servant with him. Read on.
And all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon.
And they destroyed the children of Ammon. You understand? Ammon is what we call today the Japanese. Read on.
And besieged Robah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem.
So David, he tarried. You understand? He stayed. You understand? At Jerusalem. Read on.
Verse 2. And it came to pass in an eventide that David arose from off his bed.
So eventide, you understand that David arose from off his bed. You understand? David, you understand? A healthy brother, a masculine brother. You understand? He awoke. He woke up in the morning. Read on.
Oh, God.
All of the same, when we read these stories, you understand? You got to put yourself in these stories. You understand? This is a man, clearly. You understand? He woke up out of sleep. You understand? Read on. Hey, listen. When you wake up out of sleep, right? You understand? Some of you brothers out there, you understand? You woke up out of sleep. You understand what I'm saying? You're a healthy brother. King David, he was a healthy brother, right? He woke up out of sleep. So we all know what's going on, right? Salaki. Read on. Salaki.
There we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's read that from the top.
Come. Verse 2. And it came to pass in an eventide that David arose from off his bed.
Read on.
And walked upon the roof of the king's house.
Okay.
And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself.
Oh, what we got here now? What is this we got here? Oh, man. Hey, listen.
He was innocent.
And it came to pass in the evening tide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself. Now, he saw this woman washing herself. Now, but you know, years ago, before I came into the ISUPK, I was privileged to go to visit the island of Haiti, right? And I'm not gonna call it a tent, but there was what they call it? It was like a building, a house, right? It was a house, stairs. Some levels are higher. You understand? And I looked down, and there was a sister bathing herself, and she was naked. You understand? I was out in the world, you know what I'm saying? I was taking, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand like how the structure of these houses were. You understand? Like you had houses and you had bath gardens. You understand? Some castles, some mansions were taller than the other, where you would have a chamber. You understand? A bath chamber, which we're about to go to, Susanna. You understand? Where women would just bathe out in the open. You understand? Usually surrounded by flower, by garden. You understand? But if there's a house or a mansion or a castle up above, you understand? You may go and you may see a woman bathing naked. So this is what King David was observing right here. Read on.
And the woman was very beautiful.
Oh, and not only that, but she was what?
Very beautiful.
Oh, she was a bad, you understand? She was a bad sister. She was very beautiful. Read on.
To look upon.
To what?
To look upon.
Read on.
Verse 3. And David sent and inquired after the woman.
And David sent and inquired after the woman. So David sent his soldier. You understand? Yo, who's this woman? Find out who she is. Who she belongs to. Read on.
And one said, is not this, was it Bathsheba, the daughter of Elam?
Wait, say that. Read that again, Salaki. What verse we in?
We're on verse 3.
Read that from the top again.
And David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, is not this Bathsheba?
Is this not Bathsheba? You understand? This sister, her name is Bathsheba. Read on.
The daughter of Elam.
Read on.
The wife.
The what?
The wife.
The what?
The wife.
The what?
The wife.
Read on.
Of Uriah the Hittite.
The wife of Uriah the Hittite. Now this Hittite is not talking about what we know biblically as an African. You understand?
Right.
Uriah was an Israelite. You understand? As we read, he was an officer, you understand, in the army of David.
Right.
You understand? Uriah the Hittite, you understand? He dwelt in the land of Hittite, but he was an African. He was an Israelite. Read on.
Verse 4. And David sent a messenger and took her.
And David what?
Sent a messenger and took her.
And David sent messengers, read on, and took her.
And she came in upon him.
And she did what?
Came in upon him.
So David sent these messengers, man. You understand? Go scout her out. Bring her to me. You understand? And they took her. And she came in unto him. Read on. And she came unto him, meaning that she was brought forth to him. Read on.
And he lied with her.
And he did what?
Lied with her.
And he did what?
Lied with her.
Read the third verse again.
And he lied with her.
From the read the third verse again. Let's go back to the third verse.
The third verse. All right. And David sent and required after the woman.
Inquired. Inquire means to want to know, to want to find out about. You know.
And one said, is not this Bathsheba.
So this is what the messenger told David. You know, is this not Bathsheba? You know,
the daughter of Elam,
the daughter of Elam. You know,
the wife
the
of
what?
the wife,
The what?
the wife
You know.
of Uriah the Hittite.
So now what? King David knew that what? She was married, man. That she had a husband by the name of Uriah. You understand? From the land of Hittites. This sister was off limits. You understand? King David, he knows the laws of adultery.
That's right.
He knows. You understand? He knows. Now let's jump down to the 4th verse. Read it from the top.
Verse 4. And David sent messengers and took her.
And she came to his chamber. Read on.
And she came in unto him, and he lied with her.
And he did what?
And he lied with her.
And he lied with her. Lie means to what? To have sex. He lied with her. He laid in the bed. Yeah, what's that OJ? Yeah, what's that OJ song? Yes, between the sheets.
Footsteps, baby.
You see? You understand? Hey, listen, man, these R&B songs, man, was all about committing adultery, man. Oh, no, matter of fact, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Reasons, man. Hey, listen, man. King David pulled the reasons. Earth, Wind, and Fire reasons on Bathsheba, man.
And he did the joke. All the things your man won't do.
Yeah. Damn, Joe, damn.
He's the worst.
All the things your man won't do, I do it for you. Damn. Man, listen, man. Come on. Read on. Read it from the top, verse 4.
And David sent messenger and took her, and she came in unto him. And he lied with her.
And he did what?
Lied with her.
And he lied with her. You understand? He had sex with Bathsheba. You understand? The wife of Uriah. You understand? Read on.
For she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned unto her house.
Man. So we all, oh man, this is hardcore. Yo, damn, King David, damn. So yo, he had sex with her, man, and we all know that. Listen, man, the Bible is our book, man. You understand? The laws of uncleanness. You understand? When you have sex, you gotta bathe. So King David was like, hey, listen, before you go to your husband, clean yourself up, purify yourself. You understand what I'm saying? She had the seed of, listen, man, she had the seed. Listen, man, let's not be naive, man. See, this is why I can't stand the Christian church, man.
That's right.
You understand? Because they so goddamn naive, man. You understand? She had the seed or she had the seed of David all over her, man. she had the seed of David all over her, man. And David was like, listen, honey, listen.
Keep it on the low.
Listen. Clean yourself. Bathe yourself. You understand? It's the law. Sun go down, then you go back to your husband. You know what I'm saying? It's the law. Read on.
I gotta read the last one. And she returned unto her house.
And she did what?
Returned unto her house.
And she returned to her house like nothing happened. Nothing happened. Hey, honey, how was the war? How was the war? What you want for dinner tonight, honey? She returned to her house. Read on.
What does that smell?
Oh, no, it's no smell. She cleaned herself.
It smells different.
No. Slap your front. No. She purified herself.
I know.
You understand what I'm saying? You're right. Don't know nothing. You understand what I'm saying? He don't know nothing. She purified. King David made sure she purified himself before she returned back to him. You understand? So she smelled like rose petals. She smelled like rose petals. You understand? Just like how she left the other day. Read on.
Verse 5. And the woman conceived.
Uh-oh. Read that again.
And the woman conceived.
Oh, she got pregnant. You understand? She got pregnant. You understand? What did she get pregnant by her husband Uriah? Let's find out. Let's read. Read on.
And sent and told David.
No, and sent and told Uriah.
And sent and told David.
She sent and told David, man. I'm pregnant. You understand? Read on.
And said, I am with child.
I am with child, King David. You understand? Your baby is inside of me. You got me pregnant. Read on.
Verse 6. And David sent to Joab.
Now, Joab, you understand? This brother Joab, he was a soldier. You understand? He was like what you would probably call, you understand? Like a general in King David's army. You understand? And David is sent to Joab. Read on.
Saying, send me Uriah the Hittite.
Oh, okay. So now David, you understand? Now, some things is going on in David's head. Okay, damn. Well, I slept with this married sister's husband. Now she came to me talking about she's pregnant with my child. You know what? Call over Uriah. Read on.
And Joab sent Uriah to David. Verse 7. And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded.
He what?
David demanded.
He what?
Demanded.
David demanded. You understand? He ordered, gave him a commandment. Read on.
Of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war perspired. Verse 8.
Read on.
And David said to Uriah.
So, read verse 7 again.
Verse 7. And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered.
So now what King David is doing, you understand? He's picking the mind of Uriah. You understand? He's making him close to him. You know, hey, listen, man, how Joab did? You understand? You understand? How the people did it at war? How was the war? So Uriah is telling him, listen, man, the people prospered. You understand? It was victory, another victory. You understand? Read on.
Verse 8. And David said to Uriah, go down to thy house.
Now listen, man. Go down to your house. You understand? I know you fought this war. You understand? You was in battle. You understand? Go down to your house. Relax. Read on.
And wash thy feet.
And do what?
Wash thy feet.
And relax, man. Wash your feet. You understand? Settle down. Wind down. You understand what I'm saying? You did good. Everybody did good at the battle. You understand? Just go down. You mellow. You chill out for the night. Read on.
And Uriah departed out of the king's house.
And Uriah did what?
Departed out of the king's house.
Read on.
And there followed him a mass of meat from the king.
And there followed him a mess of meat from the king. Man, so now, man, Uriah, you understand? Now he has a whole banquet of meat. King David offered him food. You know what I'm saying? Offer him, hey, listen, go down to your house, wash your feet. You understand? And a whole banquet of food. Read on.
Verse 9. But Uriah slept at the door of the king.
Read that again.
But Uriah slept at the door of the king.
Read that one more time.
But Uriah slept at the door of the king.
But Uriah, this brother, you understand what I'm saying? This soldier of King David, you understand? He slept at the door of the king's house. Read on.
With all the servants of his Lord.
With all the servants of his Lord. You understand? We're his comrades. You understand what I'm saying? Uriah was such a righteous brother that he said, you know what? Going to the house sounds good. Getting my feet washed sounds good. eating and drinking sounds good, but nah, I'm gonna stay with my brothers, man. I'm gonna stay with my brothers in arms, man. You understand? I'm gonna stay with my king's lords. You understand? Who am I to just, you know what I'm saying? They went through the war, so I'm gonna sleep amongst them myself. You know, this is very brotherly, you understand?
And,
Hold on. Now we know off the bat the character of Uriah, that he's brotherly. Integrity. Read on.
And went not down to his house.
And what?
And went not down to his house.
And he went not down to his house. Read on.
Verse 10. And when they had told David, saying, Uriah went not down unto his house, David said unto Uriah, camest thou not from thy journey? Why then didst thou not go down unto thy house?
Wait a minute, you still here? How come you didn't go to your house when I told you to go down to your house to sleep and wash the feet?
You went running.
Read on.
Yeah. Verse 11. And Uriah said unto David.
And this is what Uriah replied back to King David. Read on.
The ark.
The what?
The ark.
Read on.
And Israel.
Read on.
And Judah.
Read on.
Abide in tents.
Read on.
And my Lord Joab.
And his Lord Joab. You understand? Joab is the man that outranked Uriah. You understand? Joab is like the general in David's army. Read on.
And the servants of my Lord.
Read on.
Are encamped in the open field.
Listen, we got the ark. We got the children of Israel. We got Judah. You understand? We are out in the open, man. We are encamped in the open fields. Read on. What makes us vulnerable? We out in the open. Anything can happen. You understand? One less man. You understand? Now I'm not gonna risk me being away. You understand? Read on.
Shall I then go unto my house to eat and to drink and to lie with my wife?
And to do what?
Lie with my wife.
To have pleasure with my wife? Should I go home to eat and drink and have sex and have pleasure while my Lord, the children of Israel and the ark is out and camp out in the open? Nah, man, that would be selfish of me, man. Sorry, David. I'm not going to take your order. I'm going to camp. I'm going to tarry all night with my Lord's servants. You understand? I'm one of them. You understand? I don't want to be separated from my army. You know?
As thy liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing.
With all due respect, David, you understand? As thou livest, and as thy soul liveth, I'm not going to do it. Salakia. Salakia, my Lord. Salakia, Adawan. You understand? I don't want to depart from the camp. Read on.
Come. Verse 12. And David said unto Uriah, tarry here today also.
Read on.
And tomorrow I will let thee depart.
So you chill out with me today. You understand? And I'm going to let you depart tomorrow. Read on.
So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow. Verse 13. And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him.
And when David called him, he did eat and drink. Read on.
And he made him drunk.
And he what?
Made him drunk.
And he what?
Made him drunk.
And David made Uriah drunk, man. Read on.
And at even he went out to lie on his bed.
Read on.
With the servant of his Lord, but went not down to his house.
Listen, man, you would figure that a drunken man would want to go home and relax and sleep. But nah, man, this man, he still abode, you understand, with his servants. You understand, with his fellow soldiers, man. This is how core Uriah was, man. Even in his drunken state, you understand? Not all men could be alert in their drunken state, you understand? And we don't condone getting drunk here in the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana. You understand? You drink moderately. You understand? Where you don't get drunk, where you don't get yourself in trouble and locked up or in prison or unalive because you're just so drunk and oblivious you don't know what the hell you're doing. You understand? But in this matter, Uriah in his drunken state said, "Nah, you know what? I'm gonna chill here with my servants, with your servants." You understand? Read on.
Verse 14. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab.
Read on.
And sent it by the hand of Uriah.
And sent it by the hand of Uriah. Read on.
Verse 15. And he wrote in the letter, saying, set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle.
Man, so now what? King David, he's observing that, no, man, listen, man, no matter how I try to get this Uriah to depart, you understand, from the camp, he still want to be around. You understand? This is what you call guilt. You understand? King David, he's working on his guilt of what? Having sex with this man, this brother Uriah's wife, and getting her pregnant. Now, he's trying to do everything he can to remove him from the camp. You understand? His army. So now, David is making Joab write this letter and to give it to Uriah, which says what? Read that again. Verse 15.
Verse 15. And he wrote in the letter, saying, set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle.
Set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle. What is this saying? Joab, during the next war, make sure that Uriah is right in the front of the war, the front of the battle. Just like how so many times they will put Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians in the front lines of the Civil War. You understand? The Gulf War, the Middle East War, or any other war. Set these Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indians up in the front. Why? So that they can get the front battle of the battle. You understand? Because the people in the front are the ones that get unalived first. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what's going on with King David. He's sending Uriah to the forefront of the hottest battle. Read on.
And retire ye from him.
And retire ye from him. Read on.
That he may be smitten.
That he what?
May be smitten and die.
That he may be smitten and what?
And die.
Does this sound like a righteous thing King David is doing? Now he's plotting against this man's wife, that he may be smitten and die. Why? All because he slept with this man's wife. King David committed adultery. King David worketh ill will towards his neighbor. You understand? Now King David is guilty. He's feel guilt. You understand? He feels sorrowful. You understand? He's feeling remorse. King David knows he did a bad thing. But King David is not going through it the right way, man. Now he's trying to get this brother who shows so much brotherly love towards King David and his army. Now King David is what? What's that word? King David is setting him up to be unalive, to be killed in a battle. Read on.
Verse 16. And it came to pass, when Joab observed the city, that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that violent men were.
Valiant men.
Valiant men were.
Men of war. Courageous and strong men. Strong men who are skilled in battle. Read on.
Verse 17.
So he placed them amongst Uriah amongst them. Read on.
Verse 17. And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab.
And fought with Joab. Read on.
And there fell some of the people of the servant of David.
And during the battle, some people died. You understand? Some servants of David, they died in that hottest battle. Read on.
And Uriah the Hittite died also.
And who?
Uriah the Hittite died also.
And Uriah the Hittite, he died also, man. He died in that battle, man. Let me tell you something. Uriah died a valiant man, a courageous man. A man with what? With integrity, dignity, brotherhood. Come on. Read on.
Verse 18. Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war.
Now, David, you understand, Joab, he's reporting back to King David. Read on.
Verse 19. And charged the messenger, saying, when thou hast made an end of telling the manner of the war unto the king. Verse 20. And if so be that the king's wrath arise, all he said unto thee, wherefore approach ye also night unto the city when ye did fight? Knew ye not that they would shoot from the wall? Verse 21. Who smote
Read on.
Was that Abinah?
What verse is that?
Verse 21.
Abimelech.
Who smote Abimelech, the son of Jerubbin?
So basically, they're giving a story of how Uriah died. So for drop down, go verse 26.
All right. Now 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel, chapter 11, verse 26. And when the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah, her husband, was dead,
read on.
She mourned for her husband.
Yeah, she mourned for her husband. And guess what? She was just as guilty as King David. You understand what I'm saying? She committed adultery too. Read on.
Verse 27. And when the morning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife.
Man, you understand? Now Uriah is dead. You understand? Uriah is dead. You understand? Now King David, he married her. Read on.
And bare him a son.
Read on.
But the thing that David had done displeased the Most High.
It what?
Displeased the Most High.
It what?
Displeased the Most High.
It displeased the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? It displeased the Most High. Listen, nothing that King David did that offended the Lord. You understand? The Lord allowed King David to escape. He dealt with King David just how he dealt with King Solomon, where he had sex with all those other heathens. You understand? And built temples for them. You understand? Hold on. Salakia. When you read on, you understand? And when you read on, Salakia, and when you read on, for time purposes, we're going to have to end this class, but when you read on in the chapter 12, the Most High ended up killing, you understand, this child that Bathsheba that Bathsheba had to King David. You understand? And with that, remember, Israel, remember, this Sunday, you understand? August 31st, Thomas Jefferson Park, 2180 First Avenue in Harlem, is our annual cookout hosted by Commander General Yohana. You understand what I'm saying? Be there. If you're Black, Hispanic, and Native North American Indian, or brothers, or from other zones, I can't wait to see you. You understand? Hey, listen, besides the Passover, these cookouts is like our family reunion as well, man.
That's right.
You understand? Make sure you be there. And with that, I'm a priest and officer, Sha'ar. I'm going to pass the class over to priest and officer of 1,000, Officer Parataza.
Clap it up for the class. Messiah in Christ, ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK. Start off with 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves up of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister have an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, mean 10th in the Hebrew Ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High give you, give the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. That will be in September. Go to isubk.com, scroll down, and make sure you congregate with your brothers and sisters in ISUPK.
Hold on, Salam.
If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, Many Israel will give one courtesy salute. Many Israel Amajum, which means to stand. Many Israel Amaj Shabbat, Amajum, Barak,
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh
Yazmatah. Many Israel will give one courtesy salute to the sisters that's in the chat. Many Israel Amaj Shabbat, Amajum, Barak, Yahweh Shabbat, Ba'ashem Yahweh Yazmatah. Class dismissed.
Hello?